Welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about the AirPod Max versus the AirPod Pros. It's a little late to be talking about them, but I still want to give my take. Everybody else has talked about them, but I haven't talked about them, and I want to. To me, the sound quality is fine. Apple is about clarity with their sound. When they do anything sound-wise, they want it to be clear. When you get the Pros or the Max, you don't get any kind of equalizer. You don't really get to customize your sound. You can go into the settings and go to the music app or whatever. You can select like voice EQ or bass EQ or treble EQ or whatever. Other than that, there's no way to properly customize it. There's not an in-depth way to customize either one of them. So the sound quality is fine. The battery life in the Pros is good. It's good. It last a while. Each little earbud thing, AirPod, has a battery, and then the case itself has a battery. The Max is not. I mean, you're not gonna get like a week out of the Max, but you'll get a day and a half or 2 days, depending on how often you use them. Probably less than that if you're like me and just leave them out and don't even put them in low power mode, because you can't turn them off. There's not an off button. The Pros, my problem with them is the ear tips. I had they put little silicone ear tips on the AirPods, and that makes them easier to fall out of your ears. I had this little pair of Bluetooth earbuds made by Jaybird. I don't know what the model was called, but they had it was foam. I don't know how to explain the type of foam it was. It wasn't like packing foam kind of foam. It was that kind of clothy kind of foam. The Pro Max, those dummies want you to wash your headphones. They have their little ear pads, and the head part on the headphones, they get dirty, and they designed them to get dirty, and they want you to wash them. Nobody wants to wash their headphones. So if you got Apple Pro Max headphones and your headphones are dirty, you gotta wash your headphones before you leave the house with them. You gotta make sure they're clean. So if you're gonna make people do that, at least make it to where people can throw them in the washing machine. That's ridiculous. Number 6, my other problem for both the Max and the Pros is they require updates, which isn't a problem. The problem is there's no way to manually update them. You gotta plug them in and make sure they're charged and wait for an update to just magically happen. That's terrible. That's what all these tech companies want to do. They want everything to just automatically update, and they can just automatically update your headphones to make the headphones break and make you have to go out and get new headphones. You shouldn't have things automatically update. There should be a way to manually update all devices, all technology, and be able to shut off the auto update. The charging. The Pro Max, you have to plug them in, which isn't a problem. They use Lightning. They don't use USB-C. USB-C is better. The Pros, you can use Lightning to charge them, or you can charge them wirelessly. The Pro Max, you can't charge them wirelessly. You have to plug them in. The idea of Apple's headphones is they connect to all Apple devices, and then let's say you're watching TikTok on your phone and you got your headphones on, and all of a sudden you see a video on your iPad that you want to watch, and then you play the YouTube video, you play the video on your iPad, and then the sound will switch from your phone to your iPad. So they automatically switch to which device. They don't do that very good anymore. I don't know why. And sometimes my Pro Maxes will just randomly disconnect. I'll be listening to Spotify on my phone, put my phone in my pocket, and my headphones, the song will just randomly stop. Sometimes my headphones will still be connected, and the song will just randomly stop. Sometimes my headphones will just randomly disconnect. That's the Max headphones. They'll just randomly disconnect. And they have some sort of little sensor in there that detects when you put them on your head, and they'll make a booming sound and then connect to your phone or whatever. Sometimes they don't do that. Sometimes I'll put them on my head and they don't start up or power on, or they don't detect that I've put them on my headphones. I put them on my head, or sometimes I'll be playing a song, and while the song is still playing, I'll take the headphones off of my head. The song is supposed to automatically stop playing and then continue playing when I put them on my head. And sometimes what the headphones will do, I'll take them off of my head and the song or whatever will keep playing. Then what happens is I put them back on my head, and instead of having stereo sound, I'll have mono sound. Only one speaker will work, and then I have to stop the song, and I hit the headphones on the cup, and then I turn the other one over and I hit it, and then put them back on my head, and then the headphones work again. You know, kind of like those TVs you used to have when the vertical hold or whatever wasn't right. You hit the TV and then it works. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I like over-ear headphones better than in-ear headphones because the in-ear headphones always fall out. I like the AirPod Pros better than the Max, but I like the Max because they stay on my head when I want them to. You know, these AirPods, you gotta buy little foam tips, and then you gotta buy some little ear clips, like clip in your ears, and all this extra stuff to get them to stay in your ear.